was on my way to a Starbucks, cup of contents hot, so I burned my tongue. But it was on this day that the 5th Street Bridge, not a way on which I could get this done. The bridge seduced me onto it, and I could.
The newly renovated 5th Street Bridge, an inner-city oasis in the middle of Midtown Atlanta and the Georgia Tech campus. America, for the next 5 minutes, we're bringing you a fact-filled documentary on this newfound pearl of the Georgia Tech campus. Was the renovation of the 5th Street Bridge really necessary? Well, that's for you to decide.
You mean the new park that they made there?
I think it's completely pointless. Like, utterly.
Widest sidewalk I've ever walked on. The biggest waste of 3 semesters that I couldn't walk on the sidewalk that was there.
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, it would have been fun if they would have made it maybe a little bit bigger so we have some stuff to do, like maybe like a basketball court over there or something. That'd be a lot of fun.
You mean the one that cost a buttload of money? I mean, I just think the money would be better spent on maybe a Waffle House in the freshman quad.
I think it is a glorious piece of architecture. I believe that without it, many students would be saddened at heart as they tried to walk to classes at the management building, and it brightens each and every one's day.
To better understand the 5th Street Bridge, we need to go back to its roots, its history, what an engineer would call the foundation. And for that, there's no one better than a Tech alum.
Well, when we first started, you actually had to play Frogger running across 75. Then they upgraded to a rope swing. A couple of kids got pretty hurt on the rope swing, rope burns and stuff. Then we got a rope bridge, we added some planks to that, we put a zip line in, and eventually we got one of those big G.I. Joe toys that like made a bridge off of a tank, but they needed it for Iraq, so we had to give it back, and they put the concrete one in. And I think most people would agree that it's much better.
The bridge took over 2 years to renovate. According to the DOT, the original bridge was not capable of maintaining the amount of traffic that would be crossing it. The bridge is supposed to create a buffer zone between the pedestrians and the interstate. How do you create a soundproof bridge over a busy highway? Well, for that, we go to our expert.
That's a good question. The first step is don't put a stereo on it. Another good way is you can make it a styrofoam, but it's not really going to hold much. So then your answer would probably be low density composites, and yeah, that's a good thing. Don't use much concrete.
This day that the 5th Street Bridge, not a way on which I could get this done. The bridge seduced me onto it, and I could.
This is what the original architects envisioned as the 5th Street Bridge. Green grass, shrubbery, and very, very wide sidewalks.
The 5th Street Bridge renovations cost $10.3 million, out of which Georgia Tech paid $400,000. And that's not adding in the future costs of maintenance and yearly upkeep that are sure to come.
They pulled on through. I cannot fight the lure of the large expanse, confined by fencing a park bench too. Oh!
No, Josh, it's a really good date.
What?
The date, it's good.
Oh yeah, I'm having fun too.
So, was a renovation of the 5th Street Bridge really necessary? Was it worth it?
Worth the bridge for kids to lose their minds, their balls, frisbees, and even lives. A bridge promoting death to all. Especially the people on 85, 75 who freak out when the wind catches a frisbee and hits the windshield and causes a 20-car pile up below.